Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video we're going to be going over how this team got me to 2592 here, rank 9 in Season 3. So first of all, definitely hit that subscribe button. You'll be getting the latest footage that we're putting out. And if you like it, hit that like and let me know how this team's going for you if you're using it. I hope at this point in time some of y'all are using it. I've actually faced a few people who are actually using it, and I've actually lost in the mirror match as well. So go ahead and let's get into this video. So we're going to be going over 3 sets that I did today. It's going to be 4-1, a 3-1-1, and a 3-2. Basically my first set and my last 2 sets. So this first game, obviously, this is a really good lead. What they like to do is swap out after the foul play and catch this ice punch. So if you notice in a later video, I actually stopped throwing the ice punch because for some reason they can still CMP swap even though that was supposedly taken out of the game. Now the fact that they do switch means that we can win switch advantage here and bring in Munchlax against Hypno. I almost said Hitmonchan. And obviously this is a really good matchup for us, and we can force the shield. Now we have to kind of shield here because it could be a focus blast. But if we didn't, we would have been in a much better spot. So they're definitely going to come back in with the shift tree. The only thing that they have to worry about, though, is that this body slam will KO. So they'll probably shield this, farm up a little bit, and... oh, no, they let it go. Okay, they let it go into this lantern, and I'm going to go for probably just a body slam. No. I wonder if I shield this. No. Okay. So I know I have that body slam saved up for the back, and I bring in Dewgong. You might be asking, why would I bring in Dewgong here? Dewgong's obviously not going to be taking these thunders very well. It is super effective. Well, the fact of the matter is it's the last Pokemon for our opponent, so Medicham's very good into this matchup, but is already at half HP. So I'm going to come in, shield, do 2 Icy Winds, probably survive a Thunder... definitely survive a Thunderbolt. We have so much HP, and get a 3rd Icy Wind off on it. Probably it's going to have to shield here. It is getting very low, and then we still have the Munchlax with a body slam, and if not for that, we can bring in Medicham and just farm down at this point. With the 3 debuffs on it, it's really not doing very much damage, but we do get the combo hit here, and that's going to make quick work of our first game of the day. Alright, second game here against Kevkiller. He is very good. We basically know his line. I'm pretty sure he's running the Victory Bell line with Bastiodon. And so Munchlax is our best chance against this. Basically try to get to two body slams to get both these shields. Probably willing to shield this because I know I can make it to the next one. Now, it is going to give them a lot of farm. And like I said in the last video, the last time I showed my team, or this team, the body slams are going to KO, and well, no, I was going to say they usually use Leaf Tornado and Acid Spray. That's the combo I like to use, or I would use if I use that team. And they bring in the Meganium because I knew they were coming in double grass. It's just, this is a known team, and I think we've played this player before, or I've seen him on another stream. And yeah, we know that the key to victory here is actually Medicham, so I'm not going to shield that up. I'm going to try to get to 1 move here, reduce the damage this Bastiodon can do, farm all the way down, I think, with Medicham. Oh, that's a lot of way to go. Maybe I'll throw a Psychic, or maybe I'll farm all the way down. We'll see. I might throw the Psychic just for the defense drop, and he's got a lot of HP to go through here. No, we're going for the full farm. I'm a madman. Nice. Throw the Ice Punch. Boom. Meganium probably has enough HP to survive one of these, but luckily we have 2, right? So throw them both, get the KOs. Nice. And this is what a lot of the team boils down to, is getting energy advantages on Medicham every chance you can get, because he can win all of those matchups in the back with a energy advantage. So let's see if I take my own advice. They do switch here. I decide to go for the Ice Punch. Probably... what I probably should have done is gone for the Psychic and just try to go for broke there. But what I thought in my mind was I'm going to switch out anyways into Munchlax. I don't really want to shield Munchlax, so go ahead and try to get to the body slam here. That sucked. That sucked a lot. So probably come in with Dewgong. Yeah, that's actually a decent choice here. Since Dewgong's pretty good against Shift Tree anyways, with an energy advantage like this, go ahead and come in with Dewgong. Get the Icy Winds off. They have to shield every Icy Wind. Probably, I wonder if I throw 2 here, or if I just try to go for the farm down, the shield farm down. I like shield farm down a lot. Yes. Okay, that's actually what I've been liking to do in this matchup a lot. I actually think I make a mistake here, though. Instead of going for the full farm down, I decide to switch for some reason here. And they come in with a Skarmory. The Skarmory is going to end up being able to KO this Medicham, right? We do have Icy Wind ready, an Icy Wind and a half ready on Dewgong. The only thing I have to worry about is Brave Bird maybe KOing me. We're actually doing so much damage. Gotta get this Icy Wind off, but you lose CMP. Do they have 2 ready? Probably shouldn't have thrown it all here. Probably should have just gone for the farm down because, well, no, but we have 2, right? No, we don't. Yep, should have gone for the farm down. Probably would have won with the farm down. Bad plays by us. Probably should have really kept to what I was saying I was going to do, or what I was thinking in my mind, which was going to be to farm down completely against the Shift Tree. I just got so scared, but that's okay. All right, next game, they switch into Hypno. We switch into Munchlax, which is, you saw it in the first match as well. Really good for us. They usually shield this Body Slam. Sometimes they don't, but they usually do. And we can actually farm down from here. The only reason to shield here is if you think they have Focus Blast. And they show us a Fire Punch, so now we're going to farm all the way down. We can take this next Fire Punch, no problem. Also, something to take note of is I played all my games in a simultaneous, like back-to-back for 5 sets. Look at the time here on the top left. I started around 6 o'clock. Actually, probably 15 minutes. Let's say 15 minutes before that. So 5:45 is when I started my games. Watch when I end them. Hopefully I remember by the end of this video. Alright, so they come in with the Azu. We're obviously coming in with the Dewgong. Probably shield this. It could be play rough. It is play rough. And yeah, they switch into Stunfisk. I go for this Icy Wind just to reduce the damage, but it may not have been necessary. And then we're coming with Medicham. Probably going to take this Earthquake and maybe farm down, because I don't think 2 Earthquakes can even KO us. Yeah, they cannot. I get a little bit scared here, but I do have 2 Ice Punches, so I'm willing to give 1 away here, which will KO the Stunfisk. And then I want to... Oof. Well, I wanted to throw onto this Azu, but we did not get the chance to do that. Oh, we do now. If this Psychic lands, I believe it'll KO. I didn't remember the health here. Yeah, it definitely would have KO'd. Now, he has a little bit of extra energy, but we're at full HP, so no real problems here. Even if he landed 2 Play Roughs unbuffed, we'd still get to these moves before he could really KO us. Alright, so yeah, we're just going to farm down at this point. Okay, game 4 here. She's got the rank 10 pose from season 1, and really good start for us into a Psychic. So what I've really noticed, let me tell y'all, is that Psychic seems to be the preferred safe swap. A Psychic type Pokemon, whether it be Hypno or Defense Deoxys. I've seen absolutely so many of those. I actually think I saw 3 Mews as well today. So Psychic seems to be the preferred switch in, which really does well for Munchlax here. But what you might actually consider is possibly running Haunter. No, because then Hypno's super effective against that. So actually Munchlax is probably just the best choice here. Alright, our opponent's running Psycho Boost, so that's actually going to do a lot of damage since it's neutral. The second one's not really going to do as much, but look at that. We took half our HP in damage, whereas usually only a Thunder would come through. So I'm going to throw the Psychic and swap out to Dewgong, the usual plan. And we're up a shield here, so I probably will shield if I count to 6. It felt like this was 5, but it was actually 6. Probably should have shielded that. They come in with Stunfisk. I'm going to throw an Icy Wind first, and then probably throw a Water Pulse here second, because we definitely survive. And then when I go for this water pulse, we're so freaking low. I think they're going to let this go, to be honest. Yeah, come over with Azu, try to farm down. Hopefully we get to an Icy Wind. Oh, this game's so set in stone. We're definitely going to switch so that they can't farm us down on Dewgong. But we have 2 shields, so we're going to use them. And all we need to do is land 1 Ice Punch. And these counters will finish off the rest. I actually think I remember this game. I think our opponent doesn't even shield this because it's so obvious that it's an Ice Punch. And they resist it, but they're so low anyways that they might as well shield. But like I said, it didn't really matter. We would have gotten to the next one. But now we're definitely going to go for the farm down because we don't want to throw anything that they can shield. Cool. So that was game 4. We're 3-1 so far. That was game 5. We're 4-1. So we hit rank 8 off that. As you may have known in a previous video, we're actually at 2562 going into rank 7. So all we needed to do was play our sets out and we would get a rank 9 on the next 2 sets. So they end up switching into Bastardon here. We have Bulldoze. I think our opponent actually tricks us in this game, if I remember right. So they actually are fine with letting this Bastardon go. They never throw the move. And I think about it as I'm doing the move, but I didn't think about it enough, obviously. Because now they come back in with Victory Bell, and I think this is the way you should play this matchup if you face this team as the Victory Bell team. Because this felt so bad. Good no shield here. Oh, we actually played this guy the other day. I remember because he messaged me on Reddit, and then I messaged him again today. Just seemed to be playing a lot of the same people. And then we bring in Dewgong because we know probably... Oh, I thought maybe it would be Munchlax in the back. Okay, Dewgong in the back, but... not Dewgong. Defense Deoxys. But we have 2 shields, so they're going to try to go for the farm down. But as we make them weaker and weaker, the farm down is harder and harder. So if I remember correctly, I believe this player has Psycho Boost. So what they seem to be doing here is going for 3 Psycho Boosts. And I don't throw the move because at this point I'm looking for a farm down. I'm nowhere near getting to 2 Ice Punches, so shield both of these first ones. The attack's dropping on their side. And even though this 3rd Psycho Boost hits us, they've already reduced their attack by 4 stages, I believe. And yeah, we end up taking them out there. So interesting plan by our opponent. Probably a decent plan. They couldn't have gotten to 3 moves anyways. Like 3 Rock Slides, which would have done a little more. But maybe they could have gotten to 1 Rock Slide, 2 Psycho Boost, but probably not. So a unique plan by our opponent and pretty well played with the Bastardon especially. So they start with the Zoomerol. Obviously it's a really bad start for us, and we get hit down to about 30% HP with the Skarmory coming in. These Body Slams don't do very much, but the licks do add up over time. I think he's going to go for the full farm down, which is probably the right thing to do, but he's going to take a lot of damage in the meantime. And yeah, he's just farming us down. So then I have to... Oh, I'm so close to getting that Body Slam. So definitely going to come in with Dewgong here. Probably shield the second one, because you don't want to... They're probably going to Brave Bird the second one, right? Because they have enough for 2 moves. Nice. Good call by me. Because if they do it on the first one, their defense is going to be lowered, and they actually might get hit by an Ice Shard in between piggybacking there. And I'm going to try to switch out onto a Rock Slide. Do not get it. This is going to be hard for me to win unless this Psychic lands. If the Psychic lands, maybe I can shield farm down. Oh, with the defense drop, we definitely shield. So I think even without the defense drop, we'd shield farm down anyways. But the defense drop definitely just ensures it. He only gets 3 bubbles off there. If he didn't get the defense drop, would have gotten 5 bubbles, which would have only been enough for an Ice Beam, which would have not been enough to KO us there. Although this Earthquake probably would KO us if he had gotten the Ice Beam off, for sure. And now he's still got a shield, but we are probably going to get it here. And then I need to switch out to Dewgong. And we're close to an Icy Wind. I click it, but we lose CMP there. Ooh, we barely survive. Okay, now we have to hope that this Icy Wind takes it out. I don't think it does. Oh, he does throw. We actually probably would have KO'd him on the next hit. And then I think this is, yeah, this is the tie. Rip. Tie's fine, though. We were in a really bad spot there, and we got pretty lucky that they didn't shield the Psychic. All right, Defense Deoxys. So I started playing this a little bit differently after seeing Asian Milkman play it. He usually throws a Psychic. Usually I would switch out instantly to Munchlax, but I decided to try this for today's sets. I didn't see it doing better or worse. They usually end up staying in anyways. But in this case, technically it did a lot better because this next matchup coming in is Umbreon. And Munchlax doesn't do too much to Umbreon. Umbreon's just so bulky, plus it resists these this lick damage, which is unfortunate because usually Munchlax can build up so much damage onto their neutral matchups, but their safe swap is something that resists. So really good for them. Actually, I saw a lot of Umbreon today, which makes sense if you think about a lot of people's safe swaps being Psychic. Maybe they're just adapting and going into this dark type. I gotta think about that. I actually like it a lot as a safe swap. But it has no play against Azumarill, right? I guess you get the last resorts off. Huh. I actually might run a team where instead of Munchlax have Umbreon. I gotta try that out. You'd be really weak against fighting in the back, but you're already kind of weak against fighting, right? Alright, back to the games. I get distracted in this commentary sometimes. Alright, we actually end up going for a simultaneous swap here. I'm going to throw the one Icy Wind at him, and then I think I'm going to go for a farm down after that. This is going to be shielded. Oh wait, if it's shielded, I probably can't farm all the way down from here? Maybe? Oh, no. I think I shield and go for the full farm down. Do it. Do it. Alright, sweet. Alright, we go for the full farm down so that we can Icy Wind this Defense Deoxys so that Medicham has a really good chance to win in this matchup. Oh, it's super low anyways. Actually, Rock Slide reduced will definitely survive this and get to another one. And this probably KOs. Nice. I really like seeing Air Slash Tropius. Dewgong just does so well against it. I did see one Razor Leaf Tropius today, and we did lose to that team. Is that this team? Oh, spoilers. I switched out before I saw that it was Razor Leaf, but I don't know if I could have stayed in anyways on Medicham. I don't know that matchup very well. I gotta look into it. But we lose our Munchlax here for free, which kind of sucks a lot. And then I think I end up bringing in Dewgong and have to shield a Leaf Blade. If I remember, I think that's what happened in this matchup. Yeah, this Razor Leaf Tropius just did so much work against us. One thing I did notice, or one thing that did happen in one of my games, is that someone safe swapped into Haunter and we safe swapped into Munchlax. And they did have the Sludge Bomb, so we did have to throw a Body Slam. But Munchlax into Haunter obviously is really good. Alright, they have a safe swap of Hypno, but we've lost our Munchlax, so this is a really bad situation. Probably... Ugh, and they have a Azumarill. We're asking our Dewgong to do so much freaking work that it's insane. I probably will have to shield this next one. It'll be a play rough for sure. Even if it's a Hydro Pump, we'd just be taking too much damage, and I probably want to get as much damage onto this Azumarill as I can. I imagine I shield this. We just lost so hard in the beginning that it just really hampered our ability to do anything in this matchup. And we're not really forcing any shields here, which is not great. I tried to catch, but I think I actually had a lot of indecision there. I didn't know if I wanted to catch or not. I go up to an Icy Wind. This is going to be a punch of sorts. Probably Ice Punch. Yep. And we're going to go for our own Ice Punches, but they have 2 shields. But we need to try to burn through them, but there's just absolutely no way that we can do anything. This Shadow Hypno is hitting us with Confusion so hard because it's neutral against us. I think he's actually just going to farm us all the way down here. Yeah. Shadow Hypno is another thing I've been looking at that I like, and obviously this Dewgong doesn't have enough health to win, even if they didn't have a shield, which they do. And they have another Azumarill in the back still. Alright, Stunfisk lead. This is really good. they swap into, oh, this is the Haunter game. Yeah, and then I'm like, oh, I can farm this all the way down as long as it doesn't have Sludge Bomb. And then it shows a Sludge Bomb. So I'm like, okay, it's going to take 7 to get to the next one, 4, 5, throw this Body Slam, and then lick down. You know, we'll have some energy going in the next matchup, 6. So he was 1 away from a Sludge Bomb there. Probably he brings back in, yeah. And we're going to go for the Bulldoze. Yes. They usually do not shield Munchlax, and I can't imagine he's going to shield considering we have a... Oh, he switches and we have a Body Slam. So we're going to throw this Body Slam and then switch out into Dewgong. But I was saying, we have the Medicham in the back. We just have to remember to probably save 1 shield, which means probably shield his first Azu and then save the last shield for the Stunfisk, because he has so much energy that we know an Earthquake's coming out for sure. Although Medicham is at full life, so we can take 1. But at this point, I'm getting a little scared just because the opponent still has 2 shields, but I know we're going to be able to take those shields from the Stunfisk. And I don't shield there, disciplined. Definitely know that my win con is probably... Oh, that's interesting. Okay, I shield that because I know that I can live an Earthquake. Yeah. That makes sense. And we almost have an Icy Wind. Oh, we do have an Icy Wind ready on Dewgong for this Azu. But the Azu is also really low. These Ice Punches actually pressure it in a meaningful way, meaning that if one of these lands, it'll probably get it to about 2 counters range. Oh, and I was 1 away. Rip. Okay, we still have Munchlax in the back as a possible... catch of a move, but I also think we beat it because the next Icy Wind is going to be... Oh, they let it through. Interesting. We would have probably made it to the next Icy Wind anyways, so that's not too terrible. And we go 3-1-1 on that set to get us to 2588. So spoilers if you looked at the thumbnail. Oh. What's happening? Alright, this is editing. Editing at its finest. Okay, there we go. I lost I accidentally deleted the beginning part, or the intro screen of that matchup. So, Defense Deoxys, we're going to try out the Psychic again into the Munchlax. This must be a Psycho Boost? Oh, it was actually Thunderbolt. So, we were able to switch last time. I wonder if it's just a CMP swap that sometimes works, or something like that. Or maybe they don't throw all the time instantly because they think you're going to catch anyways. But this Defense Deoxys is super low. If we ever come back into it with Medi or even Dewgong, they're both going to be able to farm it down. So this is the a second Lantern. Wow, I just realized. So against this Lantern, we actually didn't have a lot of health to work with, so I couldn't possibly get to that Bulldoze. So I decided to just do the Body Slam for damage, come in with this Medicham. Gonna shield here. The good thing is that the Lantern only has big moves, and I actually go for this Ice Punch here, but it actually doesn't make any sense after I thought about it, because they're never gonna shield this. The only thing that I think works out for me here is that I was able to farm it down, so that's good to know in the back of my mind for later. I don't know why I go for the Psychic. They're obviously gonna shield here on the Mio, and then I need to swap out instantly. A little bit of lag there. Probably need to shield his first move. They could have Grass Knot, they could have Wild Charge. Either way, they still have a Pokemon in the back, so I thought they were going to go for the Wild Charge and then the swap. But they actually end up swapping, and I know that they're out of energy because they threw onto our Munchlax. So I was able to get that full farm down there and hope to get to 2 Icy Winds. This will not KO the Mew, so I'm a little scared still if they have Wild Charge, but usually you don't pair Grass Knot with Wild Charge. It hits a lot of the same things. I don't know what they would go with Wild Charge with, maybe Overheat, but we barely get to this next move, and this Icy Wind will obviously KO. Okay, Wallower. We've played this person quite a few times. This is another Victory Bell, Bastiodon, probably Meganium team, maybe Defense Deoxys. They do stay in for a little while. Oh, they catch the Body Slam. No, they played it so well already. Okay, I'm going to try to hope that I can make it to this. This is too fast. I think this is a Rock Slide. Yeah, Rock Slide's not the way to go against Munchlax, y'all. It allows us to get to this Bulldoze, which is going to bring it down to a very minimal HP. What I probably should have done here was undercharge a little bit more, give Medicham a little more farm, but it's fine. We're going to come in Medicham, try to get to an Ice Punch, try to throw an Ice Punch at the Victory Bell. Make sure to look at the top right corner. It is Victory Bell. Probably didn't need to shield that, to be honest, but we do, and I throw this Ice Punch. If I'm shielding that, it probably means I'm going to stay in the Medicham matchup, try to get to a second Ice Punch. That's what it was, okay. And I'm going to throw this and probably swap into Dewgong. I'll shield any move that comes on to Dewgong here, and we'll try to farm down Bastiodon. Rip. Can I win this? Bastiodon's going to get a lot of energy here, but that's why I'm not throwing, and that's why I didn't throw the Icy Wind. I didn't want him to get even more energy. I'm going to shield this. I'm going to try to farm down and then throw the Ice Punch at the Victory Bell. It's going to be close. No, the next counter would have taken it out. I think that was my only win condition, though. If I don't come into the matchup with Victory Bell with an Ice Punch already ready, I'm gonna get Razor Leaf down. All right, Azumarill comes straight into Munchlax. Sometimes they stay, sometimes they don't. Oh, I actually talked to this person afterwards on Twitter. They accidentally swapped into Marowak here. They thought they saw the steel icon instead of the normal icon. They do look pretty similar. They're both gray circles. So yeah, when they come in with that, obviously I can just not shield anything and farm down. We're doing super effective damage and taking neutral damage from the fire spins, but only being affected by Bone Club, which is a very bad move. And then we double resist Shadow Ball, which is the whole point of Marowak, is those Shadow Balls. So obviously this matchup's a little bit tilted in our favor because they accidentally brought in the wrong Pokemon there, and now we're able to swap the right things onto the right things. I shield here because I don't know what the second move is. It is Hydro Pump, so that'll be the last time I shield that. Ferrothorn comes in. I decide I'm going to Icy Wind before I switch into Medicham, because Medicham has an insanely good matchup here, but I might as well make the Ferrothorn not do as much damage. Plus, it's neutral anyways, so might as well get some of that damage off. And I think I actually threw the Ice Punch there. Unfortunate. I just thought I could beat it. I'm going to not do the full damage because I do want to get some farm going into the Azumarill matchup. Hopefully throw one of these Ice Punches, which will definitely get a shield. But I think the switch timer is not anywhere near coming up, so I won't be able to go into Dewgong and he'll get the full farm there. Obviously we'll shield. Don't have to, but you know, it's already almost over. Just shield and farm down at this point. Yeah, and our opponent switches out. Friar Rock, the rank 10 pose from Season 2. Alright, really bad lead for us. The longer they stay in that Munchlax matchup, the better, but they didn't stay too long. They stayed in for a second confusion. Body Slams are resisted. They'll probably throw one Sky Attack and then farm all the way down. That's what a lot of the Skarmories like to do. Actually saw quite a bit of Skarmories, quite a bit of Azumarill, and quite a bit of Hypno and Defense Deoxys today. Just in case y'all want to know what the meta's looking like at the top. I mean, these are 3 sets of my 5. The other 2 sets I went 2-3 and 3-2, so pretty mediocre day as it stands. But I mean, everyone's so good at this point. It's also taking me so long to queue into games. It's crazy. The other day I actually played against the same person 3 times in my 5 sets. Never in the same set, but, you know, 3 times against the same person, and I've lost every single time to them. And they used a different team each time, actually, so they probably were getting bored and wanted to change it up. Alright, back into this game. Play rough for Azumarill. Not great. They have 2 shields. Not great. They also have the switch advantage, which means I can never go back into this Medi without getting swapped in on the Hypno. And, yeah, that's not great. I do go for the Psychic just to go for the defense drop at this point. I know they're not going to shield any move I go for here. And, yeah, this is going to be a punch. I can throw an Ice Punch back at them. He actually might shield at this point. But he has 2 punches. Okay. throw that Thunder Punch back at me again. And then they're going to be able to farm down. I do get this Ice Punch, but they're definitely going to shield. And they're almost out of Thunder Punch already, which is obviously not great. They did not shield. Okay, I'm going to not shield. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I'm going to shield and go for the farm down. I'm not going to make them use a shield. But they know. They're coming in with the Zoom Roll. They can bubble down at this point, probably. But just go for the play rough. Yeah. Not much I can do in that matchup. This person really had our number here. And Breezy 2317. I believe this person is a Texas player. And through the magic of editing, I did look them up just now. Yeah, they are a Texas player. We actually were on a team with them, or we did a team tournament with them as well. The reason I get confused is because there's also someone else in the top of the ladder named Breezy as well. Just the numbers are different. I think it's Breezy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or something like that. So yeah, this guy's a really good player. One of the top players in Texas. I believe he's top 3 in Texas, which is saying a lot. There's a lot of insanely good battlers in Texas here. So we swap out of that matchup after we go for the Psychic. I try to catch a Shadow Ball. I never get to catch a Shadow Ball. They never throw. Probably expecting a catch, to be honest. But yeah, what can you do? All right, but we have a bit of a lead here. I think about shielding and farming down. Is that possible? Or do I just come in with Dewgong and farm all the way down? Yeah, probably just come in Dewgong. Probably shield this. It is a Shadow Ball, okay. Go for this Icy Wind. So we don't need to go for the Water Pulse just because Icy Wind is going to be enough with... Ooh, probably don't shield, I've already reduced. This is definitely a Shadow Ball, but I can farm down from here now. Nice. They have the Azumarill that's pretty low that I think I can farm down as well. Abomasnow, go for the Ice Shard, and then switch because you don't want to get Energy Balled, right? Oh, I guess we have the shield still. So anytime with the shield... Oh, what? Okay, I see. The Azumarill's so low in the back that I'm like, I can just farm down. Okay, yeah, it had literally no HP. Okay, so we beat him with 2 shields left, so probably need to use your shields. The thing about this team is the moves are so spammy, you don't know what to use the shields on. Like, you never want to shield on Medicham, but I almost never fake on Medicham either. So, end with a 3-2. Like I said, I went 15-10 on the today, or I went 15-9-1, I guess. And we ended up at 2590. So I know there are several people ahead of me still. I wish that leaderboard was up because I know we're actually really high. I would love to know where we stand amongst all the top rated players though. But until the leaderboards come back, we won't be able to know that. Alright, thanks again everyone for watching this video. If you liked it, hit that like button. Definitely hit the subscribe to get more videos. Right now we are at the very top of GBL ladder. If the leaderboard was up, you'd be able to see that. So these are very high level games and I hope that they help you out. Thanks again for watching.